All right, real quick, let's do over TTD. So from the bottom here, we have 5 waves up. Pretty simple to see. Five waves up. And then it gets a little bit tricky here, but what you have is an expanded flat. So you have A, B, C, like that. And then we get the 5-wave move down. And I think that this 5-wave move ended in April. Then it gets kind of tricky here because of this drop, a 37% drop. But what this was, in my opinion, is, let's go to the daily. The third wave ended right here. Not the third wave. The first wave, or the A wave. So this is 1 or A. Right here. And then you get an expanded flat again with a huge extended C wave. So you get A, B, C, B, C. Like that. So you have right now A, B. And I think this is a pretty good buy. Another reason why I think it's a pretty good buy, it hit into this weekly demand zone down here. And I think that this is going to end up being 2 or B. I don't know if this will go to new highs. I don't know for sure. This could end up being just an overall A wave. But if it is a first wave, then you're looking at it like going much higher. Also, it has monthly bullish divergence here. So I think that TTD is a pretty good overall buy right here. And I would be looking for a minimum up here to 120 bucks. There's a gap up here from when it fell back in February. And so I think you're looking at something like this, minimum. And that could very well happen up here to 120. And then you might get a bigger drop after that, down here to this $30 gap, whenever the market crashes. So short term, I am thinking this is about finished. I mean, it's down 37%. And I think you could start seeing a move up. It's possible it keeps on going down, but look at the monthly here. Monthly bullish divergence. And I think that that should put a bottom right here at 42 bucks. And I think you're likely to see this gap fill up here at 115. Who knows when, but it's probably coming within the next year, I would say. Maybe sooner. We might see that by the end of the year, actually. So it's a pretty good play over here. If you're kind of worried about it falling further, you could sell puts on it. But I think buying calls here long term is going to pay out. And that's all I really wanted to go over on this stock. You can see here on the regular chart, it already fell to the 0.61 fib. So it likely already bottomed. Look for a move up here to 115 bucks and potentially potentially 160 for a third wave if it ends up being a 5-wave move. And you could get something like this. So it could be like that, or it could be A, B, C, A, B, crash back down here to finish off the second wave. We'll find out. But I think TTD is a pretty good spot to start scaling in here. And if I'm wrong, I would give yourself room down here to 32 bucks. But I don't think that that's going to happen. That's it for this video. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you in the next video.